Tell me about the Randolph series.
Randolph is a dope ass independent show. You feel me? Shot by the guys films. I wrote, directed. My daughter executive produced. My brother did majority of the editing. It's loosely based off just street stories that I know. Couple family members that I grew up with and shit. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Ski. He was originally supposed to play G, but he passed away, so we didn't get a chance to film him, but we do have him in the show. You know what I'm saying? Randolph is a comedy, which is like a hood dramedy. You know, it's just some fun shit. A lot of truth. A lot of family orientation. Something that everybody need to go on get in tune with. Like, watch, laugh, enjoy, get to see the Twin Cities. Mostly the north side. I ain't get a lot of the others. You know, I got some downtown shots, but not as much as I want to. So the next season we gonna go crazy on the south side. We probably tap into St. Paul a little bit too, but I know we got some things in the works for season 2. It's on YouTube. The Guys Films on YouTube. Patreon.com. The Guys Films. If you wanna, support, pay the $10.99, $9.99 subscription. You'll get the actual files and behind the scene footage, and as well as the soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? As far as YouTube, you'll just be able to get the stream, watch, comment, talk a little shit, subscribe, share, put everybody else on. It's our modern day depiction of the blaxploitation films back in the 70s. We created a full soundtrack theme based to the show. So everything goes with everything. You know what I mean? I think it's one of the greatest projects that I've ever been a part of. And I'm proud of it. And I'm going to stand on it.
So how'd you end up getting into that?
Shit. Being a kid with an imagination. Shit. Watching all the movies I watched. And my family is big on reciting like movie lines. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us. Like everybody. I can call somebody 4 in the morning. Like, yo, what is from? You know, the motherfuckers know. Like, that's how we all play. So, we acted a lot, we played a lot, you know what I'm saying, doing that. So, when I went into barber school, I just wrote a script, kind of like how, in rendition to the Trapped in the Closet type sense, because it was based, I had an actual song on my mixtape, the Wookie tape, called G Story. And the G Story is where I broke down all these characters that I came up with from the show. I made the names. This is before I made the show. So the show was off the character names. And everything I said the character was doing, I just made a script off of it. But I just cleaned it up. At first it was a whole bunch of, street shit, gangs, shit, guns and shooting and people dying. I flipped that out and turned that shit into, I deal with that in real life. So I didn't want to see all that heartache and pain and depiction. I wanted to laugh. So that's how we got the whole script.
How'd you come up with the cast?
Like I said, some family members, some friends, imagination, and other movies I've seen and shit like that. I can kind of tweak off that, and then I really just put the fucking call out on Facebook. I made a Facebook post like, "Yo, I'm looking for some actors and actresses that's willing to play some improv roles. Whoever based off who agreed." I sent them a character overview of what certain characters I felt like would fit that person. Let them pick. Boom. I gave them the script. Like, yo, this is what we doing. I don't want you to stick to the words verbatim or none of that. I want you to read the scenario and then act the script. Don't say the words. I only wrote the words so you can understand the scenario. Know the scenario and be you with that shit.
Yeah, just because I said you walk in and say hi, you don't have to say
exactly hi. Yeah.
You can say
exactly
what up though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
However you speak. Yeah. Make it you. Embody that character.
Right.
That's how I did that shit. Really. That was easy. It wasn't too hard. Hardest part is motherfucking schedules. Dealing with everybody's time, man. Managing people's time and shit like that, that's the hardest part of everything. So that's why I want to be more organized for my next project.
So what? This is season 1? Y'all finishing up? Okay,
yeah,
so
we
what's...
just had a finale on Christmas. I'm saying 6 episodes. Pretty fucking good. 20 songs on, like 21 songs on the soundtrack. 6 episodes for a season. shit that's going on. I don't want to give too much of what's happening. Just know you're gonna laugh. Just know you're gonna be intrigued. Just know you're gonna be entertained. You're gonna like it. The quality is gonna be there. The quality of sound gonna be there. It's not some shit that we just threw together. We actually took our time and put it together. You know what I'm saying? And hell, for our first time trying, it's damn good. Something I actually watch. It's not something I watch because it's mine. It's something I actually watch. Like if it's on, it just play. I don't turn it off. And I love because for me not really being in it. So people watching it never see me really. Like, yo, what show is this? I love that shit. And I love for the fact that most of the people that's the main characters are involved aren't in the entertainment. They never were artists, actors, actresses, rappers, singers, producers, nothing. They ain't never did shit like this ever. Majority of everybody in it. It's probably like five people who are actually like artists or something. I think that's cool.
And I think it's dope that you got your daughter involved in it too.
She involved in everything I do. So I ain't got no choice with that. I gotta be ready and present straight to Kaka. Everything we doing, what I'm on, she always been a part of it. So we always gonna rock like that. That's my dog. Real.
So, do you think this would be something that you could see being on like a Roku TV,
No
Netflix, and all that?
We got all of that. You feel me? We got all the different distribution shit in line to where it can be Tubi and everything, all the things. We decided to just go for the organic approach first. Just to see who fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? We didn't want to try to overly do something that we ain't never did before. Like now, okay, boom, okay, we got it. We know what to do. All right, we're going to drop season 1 and season 2 at the same time on the platforms. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard to get an aggregator or distribution placement. Like niggas know how to do all that shit. We literally wanted to do the organic approach first. Just to see who fuck with it and who don't. See the reviews, hear the response, like really hear it. Not just see the numbers and think something. Like we want to really see that shit. Now we know we actually have a quality product from the response.
Dope. So anything else you want to say about the Ran Off?
Thank you to everybody who was a part of it. All glory to God for giving me the vision. And shit, go watch it. Tune in. Go download the soundtrack. Go stream that motherfucker. Buy it. Whatever you want to do with it, do that shit to it. Share it. Put somebody else on it. You feel me? It's worth it. Probably the best to me personally, because soundtracks don't really exist like how they used to. This is probably the best music soundtrack for a motion picture or a TV series since Above the Rim. And I can say that as an artist as well as a fan. That's a fact.